you doing, everybody? I'm Josh.
I'm Scott.
I'm Ken.
Welcome to Dad's Diner. Today we're doing bucatini with fennel and arugula.
Yes,
Scott.
one of my favorites.
All right, break it down.
First thing we need to do is start boiling some water, because you need to have boiling water for pasta.
Good point.
Now, people always say to put a couple tablespoons in the boiling water, but I like to salt my water like it's the Atlantic Ocean, because that is going to give you the best tasting pasta.
Holy cow.
So what is that, like a gallon?
You need fennel seeds.
I got fennel seeds.
The best thing to do with fennel seeds is chop them up. And so you use a coffee grinder, which is the best.
Now, how much fennel is this?
That's about a couple tablespoons there.
A couple tablespoons. This is an exact recipe. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm sorry,
now,
everything's meant.
Woo, that's strong.
Okay, now is this a coffee grinder?
It is a coffee grinder, but it never has ground coffee in it. The problem is if you put coffee in it, you grind coffee in it, you will never get the coffee taste out. It'll ruin anything else that you put in it.
Well, let's see. Look at me, I'm multitasking.
There you go. Now, the best thing about garlic, or the key to garlic is when you take it off, is whatever you do with it, you should always smash it. Because what it does is, it breaks down the fibers and takes out the oil out of the garlic, and it makes it taste better. So Ken, if you could do that,
sure.
Throw that all in there and chop that up for me, please. Josh will empty out that.
Ooh, that is fine. Wow.
See, look at that. Now see the
Are you
difference?
talking about me?
Now here is...
Between the mortar and the pestle, and with a coffee grinder. Oh, and then what you do is you take just as much oregano.
Now, that is a bag of oregano, right? Not the bag of stuff you get from your neighbor Ron?
I hope so. I try to have about the same amount. The oregano is crushed fennel seeds. We take and we add the bucatini to the boiling water.
Now, I gotta ask, why bucatini on this one?
It's a personal preference. You can do bucatini, you can do spaghetti. The thing I like best about bucatini is like spaghetti with a hollowed inside, so it's like a little straw. It's got a little more crunch, a little more beefiness to it. So
okay. And
it's
good.
Chop that up for me. There you go. Bob's your uncle.
That was easy.
Okay.
Much easier than your way.
How come you always get the easy jobs?
Because he likes me.
Now, when while the pasta's cooking and they're chopping, I like to add 2 or 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I kind of eyeball it. Maybe a quarter cup of olive oil is the best.
Half cup, maybe?
Maybe. What you do is you take it down to a low flame because you want to add the garlic first, and you don't want to burn the garlic.
Now, what happens if you burn the garlic?
It gets too bitter and it gets too crunchy, and it'll ruin the flavor of the dish. And you just want to get a nice little rolling bit on the oil.
How long are you cooking that garlic for?
Just as long as it takes for the pasta to cook. So bring it down to
10 minutes?
I don't know. I don't trust this guy.
No, about 5 or 6 minutes.
Okay.
Oh.
But my pasta would probably take about 8 minutes to cook. So just make sure you want to stir your pasta around a little bit too, because you don't want to get the clumpy bits. You get that nice smell of the garlic going.
It's like garlic and
It's a good time to stop and have a little more beer.
Now, you add in the fennel seeds, the oregano, and if you guys want to do something useful over there, you can grate some Parmesan.
Why would I want to do that? So how much cheese do you want?
You know, nice little mound, just so people can put their own cheese on. All right, once the pasta's done cooking,
is that the cheese I bought?
You bring it over to the sink.
Watch out.
Into the colander. Now, what I like to try to do is
get a facial.
You save save a little bit of the pasta water in there, just because it adds a little more flavor. Add your pasta back into the bowl.
Hate when that happens.
Into the pan. Now you take your sauce.
That is good pasta.
Mm-hmm. Take your sauce. Make sure you scrape all that goodness out of there.
Do you need another hand?
I think I'm good for now.
I'm sure you're doing that right.
Make sure you get all that in there like that. Stir it all up. Now the final ingredient, arugula.
Okay, how much arugula you got there?
We got like a bag of it, so whatever you get at the store.
Okay.
But it's nice just to have a fresh green leaf. So what I do is use some tongs and start adding in some arugula to the dish.
Look at the technique.
And then toss it around in there.
Now, Scott, do you have the heat on while this is going on?
No, no, this is off the heat.
Off the heat.
Everything after this is off the heat.
Okay.
You can serve that.
Oh, nice teamwork.
Plate that. You can put some Parmesan cheese on it, and Bob's your uncle.
All right.
Is there a proper way to
Whatever.
decorate it?
Whatever looks good for you.
Yeah.
So just
Whatever.
like do that.
You know, yeah.
But this looks better.
Perfect.
Look at
Camera
that.
loves you. Let's have a little taste. Let's see how we did. Well, it tastes good to me. Let's see what the kids think.
Here we go. Time for you guys to taste my Bucatini pasta. Tell me what you think.
This is way good. More salt.
Well, and there you have it. A simple pasta dish that everybody
I
loves.
want more.
I don't know what Nigel was talking about. There was plenty of salt in this dish. This is also a great picnic dish, good warm or cold. Thanks for watching Dad's Diner. Tune in again to see what we're making next time. And tune in to the season finale where we sit down for a giant feast featuring all the dishes. See the kids' reactions. Be part of the fun. Please, pretty please, with lots of bacon on top.